He's taping.
Oh, I don't want to do that. That was terrible.
No worse than that.
Get the baby, man. Get the baby.
Come around here and get him from this angle. Hey!
Matthew.
Matthew's just sort of sitting there.
Hello.
This is the hyper one here. In the yellow. The little monster.
Matthew,
Did you see him
Matthew
jump?
passes a girl. Look at him. They look like a girl.
Oh.
It's a purple one. Then my mom said it goes either way.
Yeah. Yeah, no, don't say that happens to me. Ryan.
Matthew's like, what's
You're
your
hyper,
doing?
Ryan.
Look how small Matthew is.
Look at him. He's like right up into the camera. You ham.
Hello.
You're a ham.
Hello, Brian. Hello.
See how they can play Matthew's being?
Okay,
That's
Brenda,
like
your turn to
scary.
film.
Look at him, like rocking. Smile. Hey, boo boo.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Brian. Brian. Hi.
You know what you need?
What?
Stuffed pigs or things in your yard.
A what?
Get when there's stuffed lamb or stuffed pigs, you know, that you sit in your yard.
Yeah.
So they have them down on 13 or 113 on sale. Like across from Blue Head Mall, that little nut shop. Get our new car.
Okay.
Look at that wax job my honey did. White walls clean. Nice car.
Look at Brian looking at him. Yep. Look, he's trying to do it now. He says, I'll bite your finger.
He's like, oh no, 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 no. Look. You guys are so big. Look, one-handed. Matt, get staring. Show mommy how you do it. Dancing, woo! Yay, get some music, Matt. He's daring, dirty. Yeah.
That looked funny.
Dance music. You gonna dance?
Brian!
You have to choose your playpen. You hear him coughing? Imitate Matthew. Look at you getting daring now.
See you.
You.
Look at him bouncing.
Look at him on his toes and everything. He's pretty good at that. Matthew's not quite tall enough. He's on now he's on his toes. Okay, I'm doing it. Keep walking closer. He's gonna fall backwards.
Brian.
He falls, he won't get hurt.
Nah, he falls all the time. Brian. Brian. Hey. Brian. Hey.
Which do you prefer? Hey, I heard you had to run today. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Nice.
Ride 'em, cowboy.
No hurdles will stop him from getting where he wants. That's probably sitting there. That's why I call him a monkey. You know, there's big activity centers, Matthew loves them.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Better eat some of these for your mom.
Okay. I'll have one more. Brian. Brian.
I'm looking over here.
They're trading toys. Yeah.
Say da 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 da.
Look, I told you you wouldn't do it.
Mum,
Come
mum,
on.
Mum, 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 mum. Say mum, 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 mum. Come on, say it. Say da 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 da.
Brian.
Come on, say da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Told you you wouldn't do that.
Da 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 da.
His foot.
Da 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 da. Mum, 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 mum. Da 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 da. Say da da. You just said it 10 times. Mommy, shut the camera off. Mum, mum, mum.
Mama, 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 mama.
Yeah,
Mama.
he's been saying da da on camera. Da da da. Did you see it? Ugly, huh? It's like there's no yard. There's no yard to it at all. There's no front yard, no backyard.
That's why Ron likes it.
Say something.
No, he likes it because of the basement, but we don't have a bathroom downstairs like you guys do. We don't have that. And if we have a party or something, we don't want people tramping through the house to get to the bathroom. We have two upstairs. We have one in the
Dada?
master bedroom, then we have one in the hallway.
Yeah, I've been in one like that before.
And the washer and dryer goes in the kitchen, which I do not like. I do not want a dirty washer and dryer in my kitchen. With all the dust and stuff in there, I don't want it in my kitchen. And I ain't pulling the suckers out every day to clean behind me.
Brian.
They're too damn heavy. Let's see, guys, somebody down there.
Wait, he doesn't want to wait another month.
I talked to the office. If the office will let us stay for one more month to pay $330, because if we sign a new lease, it automatically goes to $350. They'll let us stay for $335. Then he might stay, but I don't know what he wants to do. I'd rather stay an extra month and get one like this.
I think I like this better. I like this too because it's closer to the
Yeah.
entrance.
There's like hardly any dining area. You know, there's like not, and for my table, my kitchen, there's just no room to put it.
Don't you walk in like kitchen and then
Brian.
You walk in, there's a little hallway, kitchen's on your right, steps are to your left, and you walk in and you walk down the hallway right into the living room, and you go around to the right and there's the kitchen. Kitchen's like goes around, you know.
I've been in one that's similar to that. It was opposite floor plan.
Brian.
I don't know, I just don't, we don't like it that much.
I would put stuff in the
Monkey. Let's watch
There's
this.
a monkey on your back, want it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
get out of
I
here.
want to get your baby.
It'd be cool here too because we're on the car lawnmowers.
Why don't you talking from the stands? Say, wow, man, we could be neighbors, man.
Hello. Hey, turkey. Well, today's April 22nd, and we're having a nice day out today, obviously. Brenda's probably going to do most of the taping, because I just got out, and I'm going to mow the lawn.
There you go. There you go. Look. Look. Brian. Hey.
Come to Dada. Come on. you little turkey. Oh, he's sitting with Dad.
Little Poppy's lap. See if he'll give me a kiss. Just a minute.
Gonna give Mom a kiss?
Kiss. Face.
What little mug? What little mug?
Hey, Brian. Go get it. Go get your ball.
Up, I better get started, Brenda.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, Brian. Brian. Hey, you.
Hey.
Hey, you.
Brian.
Hey, you.
That's good. That's a good place to stop.
And here we are in the backyard. This is our first barbecue of the year, right? This is our first barbecue. This is our brand new picnic table. Just put it together a couple days ago. Not too bad. We got this at Ames for $34.95. There's little Brian. Of course, he's the highlight. He's the one that everyone wants to see. Look at that dirty face. What a ham bone. What a ham bone. There's Brenda. And it's chow time. Here's Brian crunching on a cheese puff. Take another bite, kiddo.
Take a bite of that. Taste it. He did have more than cheese puffs for dinner, by the way.
What, darling?
You heard me.
What you say? Sharpening them teeth.
Here, Millie Vanilli. In the background.
What, darling?
Are you done?
Oh.
What do you do, burp?
I like spit his food out.
Brian. you done? Are you done? I think he's done.
Sit down, boy.
Brian.
Sit down. Well, time for me to finish eating. Time for me to finish eating. And here's Brian sitting here at the big table.
Any more of this?
Nah, I just ate another hot dog. Now there is my battery charging. And out there's the racetrack where I'm going to go in a minute. And here's what we're going to play with. Red arrow and the golden arrow. Gee, can you tell this guy works at Radio Shack?
No comment. Hey.
Mmm. Mmm.
You're supposed to be getting your son.
I'm getting him.
He's trying to get your attention over here.
He looks like a monkey. Look like a monkey. Well, I think I'll get the weed eater out so Brenda doesn't have to mess with it tonight or tomorrow. So I'm going to cut again.
Ciao. Ciao.
Say ciao, Brian.
Ciao.
Bye.
Start.
Hey, turkey.
Ask him to point out his face.
Hey, Brian. Where's your eyes? Brian, where's your eyes? Your eyes.
Hey, Brian. Eyes. Hair. Nose.
Where's your nose, Brian?
Mouth. Teeth. Neck.
Where's your neck?
Neck.
Where's your tummy? Where's your tummy?
Fingers. Fingers.
Where's your tummy?
Brian. Toes. Where's your toes? Say bye-bye.
Hey, Brian. Wild man. You want to sit with Dad, huh?
See Reed. Let's see. See Reed. It's 11 p.m. also. So it's Adrian?
Just think, Brian, only a few more months and I'm going to take that blanket and put it in the attic.
Where's Brian? Where's Brian? Where is he? How big are you? How big are you? So big.
Hey, Brian, make teeth.
Big teeth. Hey. Brian, big teeth. Big teeth. Your dance.
What, honey?
Wave bye-byes, Brian. Wave bye-byes. Bye-bye.
You can't get me. Uh-oh. Hey. I'm gonna get your tummy. I'm gonna get your tummy.
Get your bear. Get your bear. Brian, give him some love. Give him some love. Give your bear some love. Give him some love, Brian.
I'm gonna get you.
Give him some love. Give him a kiss. Good
Damien.
boy. Give him a huggy. Give him a huggy. Oh, good boy. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And here we are, a day in the park. That's my honey and little Brian. Hey Brian, you want to feed the ducks? You want to feed the ducks? Brian, they're gonna leave. Hi Brian. Hi. I'm getting some food for the ducks. And you want to feed the ducks? Here's our picnic setup. Brenda, the star of the show. And little cutesy Brian. You guys gonna go feed the ducks? Well, let's go see how much luck they have.
You get the bread.
There's the ducks. We're gonna feed them.
Hey, ready?
Brian. Brian, say hi.
Good boy. Ready? Run to it. Throw it. Here. Good boy.
Good boy, Brian. You're feeding him.
Another one? Here, Brian.
Hey, Brian, that was good. That was good.
Another one? Go ahead. Oh, that one went over there. Down. There. And down here. Good. Another one? Good. Hey, want a cookie? Oh, he's eating it. That was for the
That's for the ducks, Brian. That's for the ducks.
Careful. Found some cookie. The ducks. Oh. Cookie.
You little piggy. You little piggy, Brian. Brian? Brian?
There.
Hey, you little piggy.
Look at Daddy. Look at Daddy.
Hi. Okay, ducks, that's it for now.
I'll throw the last cookie. Careful. Hold on. Bye.
A plum?
Just 'cause I am.
You little piggy with a dirty chin?
You a piggy?
Are you a piggy? Hey, Brian. Do you love your mom? No. You mean yes. You love your dad? I tried to move it. Honey, give me a kiss. What's that, Brian? Give me a kiss. Does that taste sour, Brian? You made a funny face a second ago. You're a little cutie, Brian. You're a little cutie.
Kiss?
Oh, he's hitting the pit. You hear it?
Oh.
You can't eat the pit, Brian.
Done? Thank you.
Done? Where'd the squirrel go? Well, I guess he got away. There's a little squirrel. Standing on his back legs.
Bye.
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 Please say bye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Don't worry, yeah. You're on the thing, his whole sandwich is not coming.
He's watching.
The best offer. Scared, not gonna throw him the whole muffin. One more.
There he goes.
Getting a nice treat. How many muffins? Okay, Brian.
Oh.
You eat this here. There, you eat that. It's for Brian. You gonna eat it? Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Here, you eat some
Oh,
sandwich. Let's go this way.
Hey Brian, is that good? Is that good?
Get some milk. Okay, he wants to go on the swings. Gotta clean up. See through this though, it's all cloudy.
Take the cap off.
Smile, honey. Brian? Hi. All right.
Hi, honey.
Honey.
What are you doing, filming the top of my head?
Never.
Yeah, right. Oh, shit. Hello, Brian. We gotta redo this because I didn't have the record button pushed. Yep. My battery's about dead.
The monitor had arrived.
Hi.
Next morning, the epic battle of ironclads began. Rather than surrender their ship, the Confederates blew her up, and they were forced out of Norfolk. Both sides set to work building more ironclads, while Europe watched in worried fascination. From the moment the two ships opened fire that Sunday morning, every other navy on Earth was obsolete.
Brian? Brian.
General
Apple.
habitually wears an expression as if he had determined to drive his head through a brick wall and was about to do it.
In 1862, we introduced
Apple.
forces into the
You're
war.
being silly.
Unspeakable slaughter and Ulysses S. Grant.
Hi, Grandma.
McClellan hesitated in Washington. Grant, back in the field after months of desk duty, won two crucial victories out west.
Come on, silly.
Launching simultaneous attacks
Hi, Grandpa.
on water, he took first Fort Henry on the Tennessee River. Then Fort Donelson.
Grandpa's watching a Civil War show.
Ultimatum to
Hi,
the
Brenda.
Confederate commander. No terms except unconditional and immediate surrender. Confederate General Nathan Bedford
Hey, Brian.
Say Apple.
Apple.
began.
Tell Mommy Apple.
Happy.
After the Confederate defeat
Happy.
at Donelson, the
Apple.
Stewart College in nearby
Happy.
Clarksville, Tennessee, was converted to hospital.
Apple.
Say, come on. Come on.
Say, oh, no. Apple. Happy.
Come on.
Come on. Yeah.
On horseback and wagons.
All right.
Nanny Haskins.
The Union Army was left behind the wounded. They met no resistance. A white
No,
flag
we
flew
won't
above
pull
Tiny
those
Fort
out
Defiance west of town. Mayor Smith came out to inform the Union commander that the Confederate Army had retreated to Nashville.
Today is what?
Farmer
September
John Carter
23rd?
wrote in his diary that there were nothing but Lincolnites
Or
throughout the
24th?
county. An uneasy federal occupation of Clarksville began.
Ryan, aren't you gonna talk?
Early in the war,
Huh?
a Union squad closed in on a single ragged Confederate.
Apple.
They didn't own any slaves.
Here I come, Grandpa. Whatever you're doing.
Constitution or anything else.
Ryan.
I said, what are you fighting for anyhow? And he said, I'm fighting because you're down here.
What was that, Grandma?
Satisfactory answer.
Grandma. What was he doing, Grandma?
Apple, he said apple.
On April 4th, George
Tell your mommy you want an
McClellan
apple.
began to move for Richmond.
Tell mommy you want an apple.
121,500,
Happy.
14,592 horses and mules, 1,100.
Where's your neck, Brian?
44 batteries.
Where's your neck?
Artillery, ambulances,
Ah.
pontoon bridges, tons of provisions, tents, telegraph wire. It took 400 boats 3 weeks to land it all at Fortress Monroe.
Where's Brian's hair? Where's his eyes? Where's his nose? Mouth? Ears? Teeth? Neck? Fingers?
General McClellan is here.
Toes?
Commands in person.
Good. How big are you? So big.
I am to watch over you as a parent over his children. And you know that your job is from the depths of his heart. It shall be my care to gain success with the least possible loss.
But at Yorktown, less than 20 miles away, the Confederates waited, vastly outnumbered, but
Brian
determined
doesn't
to
have any
defend their
feet.
homes and hurl back the invaders. For the North, it was slow going. Roads said to be bone dry or bogs. Union officers forced to rely on store-bought
Kissy?
maps lost their way. Finally, on April 5th, the
Kissy.
advance guard reached Yorktown, where the Confederates had taken over the building used by Lord Cornwallis as headquarters. Showy Virginian
Oh.
who loved amateur theatricals.
Grandpa?
He now outdid even himself. To fool McClellan into believing he showed hogs feeding on the
They
ungathered
lost their mittens.
Some
And
cried
they
for
began
water,
to cry.
others for someone to
Oh,
come and help
Mommy
them.
dear, we
They can
sadly
keep
fear
those
our
fellows
mittens
crying for
we
water.
have lost.
God heard
What?
the heavens open
Lost?
and came.
Lost your mittens, you naughty kitten?
Grant spent that
Then
night
you
beneath
shall
a
have
tree,
no
rather
pie.
than listen to the screams of the wounded men in his headquarters. It was there that Sherman found him.
Crying,
Well, Grant, he said, we've had
Right.
the devil's own day.
Sad.
haven't we?"
sad,
Yes, said Grant. Lick him tomorrow, though.
sad. No, you shall have no pie.
Was the sight of reinforcing legions so welcome as on that
Okay,
Sunday
let's see what
evening
happened.
when Buell's
The three
advance
little
column
kittens, they
deployed
found their
north of
mittens and they
Pittsburgh.
began to cry. Oh, Mommy dear, see here. Our mittens we have found. What? Found your mittens? You good little kittens. Then you shall have some pie.
The Confederates fell
We
back.
may have some
counterattacked,
pie.
fell back again.
The three little kittens put on their mittens and soon ate up the pie.
The Union
Oh,
held
Mommy
the
dear, we greatly fear our mittens we have
Covering the
soiled.
Confederate retreat was Nathan
What?
who now
Soiled
led
your
one last
mittens?
cavalry
You
charge
naughty
headlong
kittens.
into the pursuing
Then they
Northern
began
army.
to sigh.
And he landed square in the main body of the Union troops.
They began to sigh.
One gray
The
uniform
three little
received
kittens, they washed their
who
mittens
began to holler,
and hung
"Kill him,
them
kill him,
up
goddamn
to
right,
dry.
knock him off his horse." And one soldier did
Is that a mouse?
stick his rifle out to the
Mouse.
far side and pull the trigger.
Oh, Mommy dear, look here, our mittens we have washed.
Time was slashing loose.
What?
His horse was
Washed
kicking
your
and turning.
mittens?
And Forrest
You
saw him
darling
and got him
kittens.
clear and took off. And they were
But
shooting after
I
him, so he reached
smell
down
a
around
rat
one Union
close
soldier and
by.
swung him up behind him on the crupper of the horse to use as a shield.
Yes, I
When he got
smell
out
a
of
rat
range, he threw
close
the man
by.
off and rode back to Jones' command.
The end.
That was the last shot fired in
It's a
battle.
mommy cat. Okay, read. I just read
The
it.
ground Grant said was so covered with dead
Oh,
that it would
no.
be impossible to walk across across the clearing in any direction, stepping on dead bodies.
have a whole
without
pile here.
touching the
Book
ground.
of cookie shapes. Oh my. Mmm, cookies will be
When the grave was
delicious.
ready, we placed the bodies therein.
Would you look at that?
All the monument reared to those brave men was a board upon which I cut with
Oh,
my
me
pocket
want to eat all
the
cookies.
words,
But me save best ones for cookie contest at the fair. That star remind me of something terrific.
2,477 men were killed at Shiloh. There were 23,000 casualties overall.
Me have circle
All
too.
American casualties and all previous
He's
American
gonna eat all his
wars
cookies
combined.
up, isn't he? Dum de dum dum.
And it was only the beginning.
Yum.
Shiloh had the same number of casualties as Waterloo.
Then me see triangle. Me think of best triangle of all cookie.
And Grant, shortly before Shiloh, set up and said
Mmm,
which
baseball
war practically
diamond.
ready to give
Look
up.
just like cookie.
And the day after Shiloh, he said, I saw
Hey, drops.
the
Me
war
better hurry
practically
to cookie
removed.
contest.
Shiloh did that.
Stop sign.
It so
Octagon
mentioned
shape.
something awful
Same as
realization
cookie. Make me
that they had a
hungry.
very bloody affair on their hands. And it called for a huge
Kalawalabasha.
thing was going
Cookies are all gone.
Years
He ate all his
afterward, a
cookies,
Union
Brian,
veteran said the most a soldier
before he
could
got
say
to the
at any
contest.
fight was, I was worse scared than I was at Shiloh.
That's all, huh? Another book?
Shiloh is a Hebrew word meaning place of peace.
Alice's first words? No? Is that her first word? No? Her first word was snuffleupagus.
For many centuries more,
Says Snuffy.
science will be the master.
Snuffleupagus, says baby Alice.
The engines
Can you
he
say
will have developed
snuffleupagus?
will be beyond his
Try.
strength to control. Someday
Snuffleupagus.
science shall
Can you
have
say
the
that?
existence of mankind in its power.
Baby Alice Snuffleupagus is learning her first words on Sesame Street.
And
Jump, says Snuffy. Jump, says Alice. Rubber duck, says Ernie. Duck, says Alice. Bird, says Bert. Bird, says Alice. Alice likes to
The
say
armies
what her
that
friends
U.S.
say.
Grant and George McClellan led were the best equipped
She's
in
learning
history.
to talk, isn't she?
The productive capacity
Telephone
and technical
calls,
ingenuity of the
Grover.
North were now focused on
Telephone,
weapons.
calls Alice.
And the Civil War would see the first
Rabbit,
railroad artillery,
says the
the first
amazing Mumford.
landmines and telescopic
Rabbit,
sets,
says the
first
baby Alice.
military telegraphs.
Swing,
In
says
1862
Big Bird.
alone, 240
Swing, says
patents
Alice.
issued for military weapons.
Is
Lincoln
that a bunny?
was fascinated by new
Bunny
weaponry.
rabbit?
He personally tested new rifles and ordered up 10 Union repeating guns,
I see.
forerunners of the machine gun.
Mumford.
But he passed up a scheme to manufacture
Book.
canoe-shaped footwear
Yes,
for
Betty
walking on
Lou.
water.
Book?
And tactfully
Answers
deploying
Alice.
a herd of war elephants
Dinosaur,
offered by the King of Siam.
says Elmo.
Oh, yeah, very
Dinosaur,
crazy
says
ideas,
Alice.
Along with some good ones. There's one
Boot,
plan
says
to
Oscar.
use
Where's
two
the boot,
cannons,
Brian?
each with a
Where's the
cannonball, and the
That's
two
right.
cannonballs connected by a chain. And
Tricycle.
two cannons at the
Where's
same
the
time, and the
tricycle?
ball would go out, and the chain
Oh, it's
would
right
run
here.
this
See
close
it?
swath through
See the little
everything.
tricycle?
Trouble was one cannon, of course, went off before the other one did. With three
Dog,
shots, the ball went right
calls
in the
Prairie
circle of
Dawn.
the other cannon.
Dog, says Alice. Can you say dog,
The
Brian?
most important innovation
Dog.
of the whole
What's the doggy say? What's the dog say?
along with the French
Bow wow. Bow wow.
Captain Claude Monet's new
Doggy's
bullet,
licking Alice,
an
isn't he?
inch-long lead slug that expanded into the barrel's rifled groove.
Snuffle ball, yells Ernie. Ball, says Alice.
Ball could kill at
Can you
half
say
a mile
ball?
and was accurate
Ball?
at 250 yards,
Ball.
5 times as far as any other one-man weapon.
Monster, says Alice.
The age of the bayonet
Banana,
charge ended.
says
though most
Cookie
officers
Monster.
did not get
Banana,
marked when the war
says
began.
Alice. Brian
My
can
son
say
has still not
banana.
learned
Can you
it
say
when the war
banana?
was over.
Say banana.
It was brutal stuff.
Banana?
Casualties is really
What's the
quite
matter?
simple. The weapons were way ahead of the time.
Surprise,
The rifle
cries
itself.
Aunt Agnes.
It threw a 53 caliber
Surprise,
slug
says
with a
Alice.
low muzzle velocity.
Hat.
When it hit,
Da, da, And frowners never win, so let the sun shine in. Face it with a grin. Open up your heart and let the sun shine in. Yay! Very good! But there's no...
Oh no, look at Morris.
Okay, read to Morris. You gonna read Charlie to him? Okay, tell
Tell him
him.
about Charlie.
Tell him out loud so
Tell him.
he can hear.
Say hi, Morris.
Say, I'm going to tell you about Charlie.
Then I'm gonna read the story.
Come on, Morris. Let's go. Tell him, let's go.
Come on.
Read to him. Go
Come
ahead.
on, Morris. You silly, you're not saying anything.
Tell Morris about Charlie. What color? What's Charlie doing? Yeah, we're telling.
Brian.
Is he jumping out of the garbage can?
Brian.
That's the tomcat.
Brian, Mommy.
Brian.
That's the tomcat.
Brian, Mommy wants you.
Hey, Brian.
What's mommy doing?
Say happy. Happy Halloween. What?
You
Happy
said it.
Week.
Happy Halloween.
That's
Yay.
it. Very good. Now what else? What else can you say? What are some-
Pumpkin. Witch. Ghost.
Mask.
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 It's not doing anything. There it goes.
Big shoes. Don't step on Marty's
You got the
toes or
shoes?
he'll scratch
Yes.
you. Should be in my gym pop
He's
shoes.
showing Morris.
Oh,
Look at
no.
Brian's shoes, Morris.
Oh,
Look at
no.
Brian's shoes. They're a little bit big, aren't they, Brian?
She got my shoes on. She has little feet. She has little mittens. Jim Pop got big feet.
Oh my goodness. You gonna try to turn around in those?
Ooh.
Whoa! Whoa, Bill. Where are
Wild
you gonna
Wi-
go in them?
He's wild.
Huh?
You wild Willie?
You're gonna break your neck. They're big. They're too big for you.
You wild Willie?
Oh!
You can't dance in them shoes, can you? You can't
You
dance in
dance
them.
in those? I don't think so. I don't think
You
so.
can't dance in those grandmas.
Oh.
Could swim in them, maybe.
Brian, say 1, 2, 3.
3. Oh!
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Back up a little. Where's the leaves? Where's the leaves? So let the sun shine. Face it with a grin. Smilers and frowners win. So let the sun open up your heart. Yay! How about Brian? Skinnamarink-y dinky dink, skinnamarink-y doo. Brian,
Love. I'm gonna get you. Today is December 1st, 1990. Brian has on a new outfit he just got for his birthday, and he's wearing a new pair of shoes for his birthday. Whoa! What's that? What's that you got? How about, Brian? Want to count? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get the leaves. Brian. Funny. You're not going to sing for me? No. So let the sun. Want to count? 1, 2. All right. How about you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Give a kiss. Throw a kiss. Say bye-bye. Brian. Bye-bye. Bye.
communicate this week.
I am your servant, my Lord.
Peter and the other disciples traveled with Jesus and learned from him for several years. Peter still had much to learn. One day, when they were all gathered for a meal, Jesus got a bowl, a towel, and a pitcher of water. Jesus began to wash their feet. But Peter said, "No, don't wash my feet. Are you going to wash my feet?" Peter needed to learn to do what Jesus did. And the third and fourth graders just gave a presentation, but they substituted the hands for the feet. Now we're going to give you a demonstration of Peter learns, Peter changes. A little later, Jesus and his disciples were in the Garden of Gethsemane. Jesus was feeling sad and unhappy because he knew his enemies were going to kill him. He asked Peter to stay up with him while he prayed, but Peter fell asleep. When soldiers came to arrest Jesus, Peter got angry and attacked a soldier and cut off the guard's ear.
the St. Peter Rock, please join along with us. The words are on the one page of circuit board.
Your friends at Arby's welcome you to the adventures of Jack and the Beanstalk. Hope you enjoy this special story from the Arby's Classic Fairy Tale Collection. Far across the San Antonio small village, there once lived a young boy named Jack. His father had been killed by a wicked giant. Jack and his mother were very poor. Nevertheless, they had for dinner as a crust of bread, all except for the faithful cow. Looked sad. Jack stripped off to send it to the... On the way, he met a man who said he would give Jack a handful of magic beans for the cow. Jack had always believed that he would believe in magic, but when he got home, his mother said, "You foolish boy, now we have nothing." She threw the beans out the window. That night, Jack laid on his bed, still crawling on happy and hungry. But when he awoke in the morning, something big had happened. For his mother had thrown the beans, a gigantic beanstalk was running overnight. "Tell me, beanstalk, growing so high, do you reach the sky?" Suddenly a good fairy appeared beside the beanstalk. The beanstalk reached the castle of the wicked giant, killed her father and stole his fortune. He must climb the beanstalk to destroy the giant. Then the fairy disappeared. Jack was frightened, but he began to climb, up and up, higher and higher. The top of the beanstalk was lost in the clouds. At last he reached the top, and there was the castle. Jack crept quietly through the huge gates and sneaked along the hallway when suddenly he heard big fat footsteps approaching. Jack ducked into a doorway, just in time to keep from being stepped on by a huge foot. He looked up in terror and saw the giant.
Do it again, Jack.
Jack slipped into a hallway, just in time to keep from being stepped by a huge foot. looked up in the tower and saw the giant. Luckily, the giant did not eat Jack, but marched into his den and said something that made the castle shake. "Woman, bring me my magic hen." Her poor wife, trembling with fear, threw a small red hen on a tray. Jack hid behind an enormous chair leg and watched the giant command the hen. "Magic hen, I need some gold." Jack hid behind an enormous chair leg and watched the giant command the hen. "Magic hen, I need some gold." The hen did just what she was told. In an instant, she had laid before the giant the shining golden eggs. The giant repeated his command till the giant laid 12 golden eggs. Then he fell asleep. When Jack heard the giant snoring, he snatched up the magic hen and ran toward the beanstalk faster than everyone before. When Jack told his mother about the magic hen that laid golden eggs, she was overjoyed. Down went Jack in his dizzy face. When Jack told his mother about the magic hen, she was overjoyed. From now on, they have plenty to eat. They could buy anything they want. But, their troubles were over. But Jack had not yet destroyed the giant. Another day, when he got up out of bed without waking his mother and started climbing the beanstalk again. Once again, he hid behind his chair leg in the giant's den, and he heard a giant roar, "Woman, bring me my magic harp." And when the harp was placed before him, the giant commanded, "Magic harp, now play your strings." It was the most beautiful music Jack had ever heard. Then he fell asleep. When Jack heard the giant snoring, he grabbed the harp, but when the music stopped, the giant awoke and saw that the magic harp was gone. In a rage, he ran after Jack and was not ever so frightened. Jack ran for his axe and began to cut. Just as the giant started down the beanstalk, Jack broke his sharp axe into it. Whoa! Down came the beanstalk. And down came the giant so hard that he made a huge hole in the ground and never was seen again. So, there stood the good fairy. "Jack, you are a brave and noble boy. I give you my blessing." She touched Jack on the shoulder with her magic wand and disappeared. Now that the cruel giant was dead, the beanstalk was cut down. Jack streamed adventure in the sky, almost like a dream. Magic hens laid golden eggs, and magical hearts played beautiful music. Lived happily ever after. Your friends, I hope you enjoy that special story. So I'll collect all classic fairy tales, large collection. Other stories include Jack, Council World and the 3 Little Pigs. And thank you for visiting Arby's. But can I do... Ladybugs start in eggs, and they almost look like a worm. And sometimes ladybugs have lading under them, under the worm, and are often called glowworms. But most
Field of death.
But you do think it was suicide?
I think it would be very difficult to ask somebody to lie still while you put a live electric cable in their mouth. Tony didn't kill himself.
Do you have any idea why he might have been carrying a gun?
Deceived by flight. On Mystery.
However Anthony died, there had to be a reason. Either somebody else had a motive or he did.
Tonight at 9 on TV 12.
You're watching TV 12, WHYY. The heat index climbs into the triple digits as the heat wave of 93 continues, and many people turn to shopping malls to beat the heat this time of year. But are malls the key to the future of retailing? We'll find out tonight, Thursday, July 8th, 1993.
Live from Wilmington, the TV 12 News. Your story in Delaware. TV 12 News is made possible in part by the health insurance company with headquarters right here where you live. Local news from your local health insurer. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Delaware.
Good evening, I'm Bramante Bryant sitting in for Nancy Karabjanian. Pick any adjective you want, sweltering, stifling, oppressive, the list goes on and on. The fact of the matter is we're dealing with record-breaking conditions. The heat wave continued today here in Delaware, and Sue Serio joins us now with news that things aren't ready to change. Sue?
Well, Bramante, unless you enjoy feeling like you're in a sauna every time you walk outside, the news is not good. Today. It was an official record breaker. We got up to 98 degrees at Newcastle County Airport. That broke the 1925 record of 97 degrees. Now, in the region, it was 99, another record buster in Philadelphia. Baltimore City got up to 102, Atlantic City 96, but the most mercury, the hottest reading around, was Newark, New Jersey, topping out at 105, and that was the real temperature. Now the future, no relief in sight. Blame this Bermuda high right here. It's supposed to stay put here, right off the Carolina coast, at least into the middle of next week, continuing to act like a heat pump, bringing up those tropical southwesterly winds. We think maybe by Wednesday, some cooler air might be able to break through from Canada if we can get this front out of the way. But until then, through the weekend and beyond, Mother Nature will continue to use the East Coast as her barbecue grill. Sorry about that. Bramante?
Oh, hurry up until Wednesday. Though the heat wave has been with us for a few days already, staying cool and staying safe can't be stressed enough. Weather experts say that the cold of winter is the only other form of natural hazard that takes as many lives as the summer heat. The most susceptible to the heat are the elderly, small children, and those on medication or people who are overweight or have an alcohol problem. If you have to be outside, be careful. There are a number of heat-related disorders that people should be aware of. They range from sunburn all the way to heat or sunstroke. Doctors say the signs of heat or sunstroke include very high body temperature, hot and dry skin, and a rapid pulse. Doctors say if you or someone you're with shows any signs of heat stroke, call for help immediately. Another important thing to keep in mind, don't leave children or pets inside a parked car. Temperatures inside a car can rise to dangerous levels in less than 10 minutes. Here are some ways to keep cool in this stifling heat. Drink plenty of non-alcoholic liquids. Wear light clothing, both light in color and lightweight. And as we've been saying all week, if you stay indoors, if you have to stay outside, if you have to be outside, stay cool and stay indoors if you can. The heat is still on, and it's not getting any better anytime soon, as we said. That means Delmarva Power and Light will stay busy. Company officials say electricity demands reached record levels on Wednesday, and those records are expected to be broken today. With temperatures continuing to rise, people are going indoors looking for air-conditioned relief.
A hot day like this, a lot of people are using air conditioning, and air conditioning is what really drives our demand right now. We set a record yesterday, and it looks like we're 50 or 60 megawatts ahead of that record pace today, so we'll probably set a record today. We'll probably set a record tomorrow.
We checked with Delmarva Power, and today's demand for electricity has exceeded yesterday's. DP&L officials say one of the best ways to conserve energy, set the temperature gauge on your air conditioner between 75 and 80 degrees. As expected, most of that electricity is being used by air conditioners. Those who don't have units spent part of the day shopping for them. The folks here at Garrett Miller in Wilmington say their air conditioner sales have tripled during the past week. The people at American Appliance on Route 13 in Newcastle were too busy selling air conditioners to even talk to us on the phone. And of course, this is unfortunately the time that air conditioners also seem to break down. A random sampling of local service companies revealed 3 times more service calls over the past week. For 6 Delaware Powerball players, it was close but no cigar. 6 players matched 5 numbers in last night's record-breaking lottery game, but failed to come up with the Powerball. Not a bad consolation prize, though. Each of the 6 take home $100,000. In case you haven't checked your ticket to see if you're a winner, here are the numbers one more time. 4, 8, 19, 28, and 41. The Powerball was 30. The $100 million grand prize was won. A single winning ticket was sold at a Wisconsin grocery store. A prominent former businessman in Dover is moving ahead with his push to reform health care in Delaware, and some top officials are all ears. Ernst Danneman has worked on a reform plan for 4 years and today took it before the State Health Care Commission. His plan combines both universal health care and competition-based approaches. For the past 4 months, he has worked with top economic, medical, legal, and business people to improve care while cutting millions in cost. His plan centers on forming large pools of people for insurance with 10,000 people in each group.
Insurance companies, HMOs, or some other outfit that hasn't even been thought of or invented yet. A lot of hospitals and doctors and other organizations will have their own, will bid on those groups.
Now, by having insurance companies and HMOs bid for the right to cover people in the groups, Danneman told the commission millions of dollars could be saved. He estimates Delaware will spend $2.7 billion on health care this year, while 95,000 people have no insurance. No change, he says, means a dim future.
Healthcare will be a greater percent of gross domestic product than ever before, and health care in general is perhaps one of the major reasons for inflation altogether.
Now, there are obviously a lot of questions and a lot of issues to consider with regards to the new health care reform plan. Mr. Danneman will be with us on Monday night to discuss his plan in detail. If there are any questions or issues you would like to see addressed on Monday, give us a call on our newsroom tomorrow, or Monday, and we'll put them on the agenda for Mr. Danneman. Here's the number, 657-8383. Give us a call and let us know your health care concerns. It'll definitely be hot. The African American Festival, the outdoor events kicked off tonight or kick off tonight. Workers were busy getting everything ready at the Kirkwood Street Park earlier today. The festival got underway Wednesday with a performance by comedian and Wilmington native Phyllis Yvonne Stickney. Highlights include a jazz festival, which starts tonight, day camps, games, and youth programs. The festival runs through Sunday. Well, with the number of shopping malls and shopping centers in the area, most of us are never more than a few minutes away from buying almost anything we need. Will future development of new stores bring us even closer? We'll find out after these news briefs.
Bramante, it's really not a traditional mall that most people go to anymore, but there is a real surge in building malls. Well, big, boxy stores, you know the kind. You walk into a big warehouse-looking place, and you have acres and acres of parking outside. That's what we're seeing more and more of these days. Why? Well, it all has to do with time, how much or how little of it consumers really have. Going to the mall used to be a real pleasure for some people, a leisure time activity. Not anymore. According to a retail trade magazine, 80% of people think shopping is annoying, a real hassle, and want to get in and then right back out again. Need to shop? Where do you go? Lots of sales. Got any dough? Can you park? Stand in line. Only need one thing. Can't spare the time.
By year 2000, we may have 20% fewer regional malls than we have today.
For Joe Mitchell,
Hey, Dan. How you doing? How you doing?
fast-talking, fast-moving Joe Mitchell, the future with 20% fewer malls may not be such a bad thing. He's owner of Mitchell's Family Store on Concord Pike in the Fairfax Shopping Center. Started 40 years ago by dear old Dad. And guess what? They sell a little bit of everything. And Joe knows that while Mitchell's is known for selling that little bit of everything, nowadays, so are many of the other guys.
It's giving you many, many more places to shop than you ever had before. So you have to stay on your toes. I mean, it's not just us that are vulnerable today, the small strip shopping merchant. The malls are vulnerable today.
But Delaware's 3 major malls don't seem vulnerable. By statistics, they're not hungry for tenants. Concord Mall on Route 202 is 97% filled. Christiana Mall, serving a large chunk of Newcastle County, is 100% occupied. No more space in the mall. And Dover Mall is 97% occupied.
Right now, about 10 major retailers are courting Delaware. So why aren't new malls being built?
There's an even newer trend in retail, something called a category killer. Huge, often freestanding stores like the Blockbuster Video behind me or the Staples you see over there, where you can go on in and buy one of 1,000 different things. They're big stores that often dominate other smaller stores trying to sell the very same product. Well, some developers know that that's what's hot right now, and they're taking full advantage of what consumers seem to like.
This store, for instance, is 25,000 square feet.
Delaware developer Ernie Deladon knows all about grabbing onto what consumers seem to want. He built this restaurant mall right next door. Everything in one spot. Don't like one eatery, just go on to the next. Now he's building what's commonly called a power center, the strip center of the 90s, on this 200-plus acre property on Route 202 across from the Concord Mall. Perfect for the next set of category killers coming into Delaware and set to open this fall. Big warehouse kind of stores like these built elsewhere in the state, known for low price and high volume. Sports Authority is coming in just 3 months.
There isn't a mall sporting goods that is going to compete with Sports Authority. Most of your mall sporting goods run in the area of maybe 5,000 to 8,000 square feet. Sporting goods stores like Sports Authority will have 45,000 square feet dedicated exclusively to sports. So you just won't get the kind of selection that you will with a category killer.
Deladon told us for every 5 of these big boxy stores he signs, 30 others contact him, competing for a space in town. And that makes optimistic Joe Mitchell, the boy next door, watch what develops across the street.
What you're going to see is a number of the mom and pop stores not able to compete with the buying power that a Kmart has, nor are they able to, with the big retailers, are they able to deliver the type of quality and choice and selection that you would want with a category killer.
But if there's that much of a surge in building these kind of stores, what's to become of the more traditional malls? They're still considered the Main Street of the 90s.
The entertainment value of a mall will still be there. But for strictly getting the best price, the best commodity, the greatest selection, I really think the category killer is going to be the wave of the future.
Wave of the future? But what would the mall walkers do in the morning? Or kids hanging out there all day? And then there are...
Let's go over and look in this store first, okay?
The moms. Kids galore. Time to kill in the back of the mall each week.
They're like that the way in your swim lessons.
Katie with the red hair and Kathy to her right. They don't want to hear about any category killers. They just like the mall, where their kids can play.
Robert, hop off because I can't push. This store's a little hard to get around in because everything...
While they stop and browse. They do the mall each week. What's the task like to come here with all these kids?
It's a big task. It's not easy. But it's just as hard at him. So, might as well go out. Some people can't believe you drag all these kids out to the store, but it's either shop during the day or come out at night.
From A to Z, I go shopping, shopping. From A to Z, I go shopping. From A to Z, I go shopping, 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 shopping.
So the next time you're shopping from A to Z, low on time won't pay a high fee. There's plenty new out there to try your luck. Or else shop from home.
$16 will bring you a youth size adult t-shirts for $2 more.
They too want your buck.
Well, according to many of the people we spoke to this week, there's certainly no